right, what's going on in your house this week?
I will be telling you what's going on in my house this week.
Okay. You sound nervous.
I'm not nervous. I just stuttered. We're actually recording this on Christmas Eve, you guys.
Feliz Nochebuena.
Yeah. Feliz Navidad. And what's been going on in my house is just, number one, realizing that the holidays are not for the women.
No.
The women work.
The women fucking put in work.
The women put in work. I saw a TikTok this morning and it said, realizing this year that women don't enjoy, they bring the joy.
It's 100% true. And like the fact that I'm wrapping all these gifts, I was thinking about when I have kids.
No, I'm stressed.
It's going to be 100 billion times worse. And we're going to have to do it when they go to bed on Christmas Eve.
No, you wrap it and you leave it like in the garage or something. Or like in your car. You know what I mean? The wrapping of the gifts is like not even... Low-key takes me a long time, but...
It takes me forever.
It takes me like an hour and a half sometimes.
Yeah.
But like the wrapping is not even the worst of it. It's kind of like...
I think it is.
No, for me, like since I'm hosting at my mom's this year, I'm like, what are we eating? Thinking of a menu. You guys are more people, so you like cater. But when you're a small group, it's like, I can't wait for the day. Then you cater, then it costs more money.
Yeah. No, it's... Yeah. Thank God I don't even have to worry about that part.
Let me ask you a question. When you go to your aunts or whoever you spend it at, they pay?
Of course.
I don't know, the Kardashians split everything. Did you listen to the Christmas episode?
They split everything?
They split the Christmas party. They all split it equally.
I mean, I guess they're throwing like a fucking banger though. Like,
yeah, and they invite their friends.
It's like, I feel like it's
people.
at least 100 people.
No, they say it's like 300 people.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
So I would understand why they're splitting it. They're also like inviting like other celebrities. Like they got 100%. Yeah, I mean, Chris could realistically pay for that by herself. They all probably could, but
yeah, no. I was just thinking. So it's like then it's like if I want to host, like then I need to pay for it, which is like all fun and games. It's just like a lot of planning.
No, this was a question. I think it was on the toast. Like somebody was like, my boyfriend is making me go to his Christmas dinner, and everybody has to pay like $25 or something.
That's kind of weird.
It's a little weird, right?
Yeah, it's a little weird in my opinion.
Like, I get it, but when you're choosing to host, like, that's kind of the responsibility you bear.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like if you host, like, it's on you. And I didn't realize, like, Christmas is so great because everyone else does shit for you and you just arrive.
I know. And now we're adults.
Oh, it's stressing me out. Anyways, that's what's going on in my house. What about you?
Okay, well, I actually have, like, a funny story because...
Please do tell.
I've obviously been holiday shopping.
Yes.
And I go to Aritzia, you know the lore with the Aritzia employees, how they're just like up your asshole all the time. Like, you know what I mean? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm in Aritzia and I'm like on the phone and I'm trying to figure out like what to buy, certain people in my family and whatever. And I'm clearly on the phone and some girl comes up to me and she's like talking to me as if I'm not on the phone. And I'm like, and she's asking me like, do you want a fitting room? And I'm like, no, this is a gift. And then she continues to ask me questions.
Wait, I think I was literally on the phone with you. I heard you say this is a gift.
Maybe. Like, I don't know.
And then you're like, I'm going to hang up. I'm in the store. I'm losing connection.
Yeah, I don't know. No, that was at another store. That was at Free People Movement, which like, okay, fine. If you think I want a fitting room, whatever. Then she continues the conversation. And then I'm still on the phone. 10 minutes later, she comes up to me again to talk to me. And I'm like, okay, read
the room, babe.
I'm clearly on the phone. Like, what is with you? Like, they really like try to harass you in there. It's insane. Like, what is your training protocol in there?
Like, sell.
It's crazy. I was like, I don't need a fucking fitting room. Leave me alone. Bye. Anyway,
putting her boundaries.
Like, if I had a question, I would find you. Like, you know what I mean?
100%.
Anyway, whatever. And yeah, I don't know. Just like the holidays in general have been so crazy, but I'm excited. I've been reframing. I think it's really easy to get into like a negative headspace sometimes during the holidays.
Yeah, I'm a little sad. You know.
What are you sad about?
No, I'm sad. I'm not in Punta. You know.
I understand.
Like my whole family's there, and like my heart is aching.
I understand that.
And I'm doing I'm doing a photo album for some people in my family with like wedding pictures, and it's in Punta and it's like that time of the year. And I'm like not only thinking of my wedding, but I'm thinking of just like being in Punta this time of the year with like music in the back, and I was like, fuck, I should be there.
And I feel like this year in particular we've heard of so many people going.
I know so many people going.
Like I feel like they just discovered it.
Yeah, like how can I have FOMO of a place I've been going like my whole life, but now I'm just like I want to be there. Like I've been going my whole life, no one would go.
Nobody.
And now I'm like, wait, like so many people I know are going. I would love to be there and hang out with everyone, but it's not in the cards this year. It is what it is. So my heart aches a little bit, but like whatever.
I know. I understand. You know? I mean, that's really what's going on in my house. The other thing is that me and my fiancé got into a little tiff the other day.
Oh, okay.
And I wanted to talk about it because we were like going back and forth for like literally an hour and a half. And then the next morning,
I do the same.
Like, obviously we got over and we're fine. But the next morning he said something so interesting. And basically the whole fight was about like, we need to be spending more time with each other, which is like beautiful. And we woke up and he was like, I think it's like amazing that that's what we're fighting about. Like
100%.
Both of us wanting to spend more time with each other and how we're going to figure it out. And I was like, you know what? That's so true. I just wanted to say, like, fighting sometimes, like, it's so harsh. At least the way me and my fiance fight, it's like pretty harsh in the moment.
No, same.
We're not like screaming and being volatile, but we're definitely both just like, our Scorpios. Our Marses aren't Scorpio.
Same.
So it's like boom, boom, attack, attack, uppercut, uppercut. Like,
wait, his is too?
Yes.
Oh, that's so funny.
So it gets intense, but at the end of the day, like, I think it really does make your relationship a lot stronger when you go through those things. So
100%.
Just wanted to highlight that. Like, everybody fights with their partner, and it's not always a bad thing.
Oh my God, yeah.
And I was actually thinking about Lauren and Michael Bostic on how, like, they, like, go the fuck off on each other. And everyone's like, you guys are a bad couple, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, really? Then why have they been together since they were, like, 20? Like, you know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
No, I think that's great. No, Ricky has definitely, like, lost his patience with me. Before, he used to be, like, more calm. Right now, he's like, Jill! And I'm like, yeah. You cannot yell at me. The crazy one is me.
Literally.
In the relationship. I don't know what you think after all these years.
Literally.
Stay the way you were.
Yeah.
Do not fight me, all right?
Do not grow.
Well, okay, no.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Anyway, okay, so just tell us already. Like, why did you stop drinking?
Oh my God, yeah, okay, let's just, like, not segue at all into the topic.
I hate a segue.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, anyways, guys, this episode's about my sobriety, which I don't know what time this episode will come out, but I will probably be a few weeks or a few days away from 3-year anniversary sober.
Yeah.
Alcohol free. My family doesn't like when I say sober because they think that I had a really big problem when I say
your mom does hate when we say sober.
Yeah, no, and my dad jokes. He's like, oh, my daughter was an alcoholic. And I was like, okay,
jokes.
All right, alcohol free it is then.
Yeah.
Why did I stop drinking? Okay, well, I feel like, okay, first of all, like, I know we probably talked about this shit ton, but like, let's preface, like, I feel like we started drinking very early. Like, I think I started drinking like freshman year of high school. Like, then I had a really bad experience freshman year where I got so fucked up, of course, because it was a fun thing to do. And it was on the way to a Cascade concert. Have you ever heard the story? Maybe.
I don't know. Continue.
Anyways, on the way to a Cascade story, I'm 14 years old. Like, God bless me when I have kids.
Cascade.
No, I hate Cascade because of this.
My first rave was Cruella.
Oh my God, I can never look at Cascade the same way. I got so fucked up. I blacked out. And at that time, there were no Ubers. We were taking taxis to American Airlines Arena. And of course, my friends who were also drunk dipped and went to the concert. And like, I don't know how we ended up at a Burger King on Calle Ocho. Everyone says Burger King Calle Ocho. I'm thinking it's this one. It has to be this one.
It has to be. Well, this is the Burger King on Calle Ocho.
Right. I don't know why they said Calle Ocho because they made it sound like I was on Calle Ocho.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, this is 8th Street.
Correct. No, 100%. But this is like Brickell. Like, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? They make it sound like I wasn't fucking...
Well, I'd like to see what this looked like 10 years ago, personally, but...
Right. So they were like, and you were at a Burger... Wait, mind you, I don't remember any of this. This is all from what I hear from the people.
The news.
And apparently I got so blacked out and they took me out of the taxi at this Burger King... hit my head getting out of the taxi. I don't know. I was passed out. They called the ambulance.
Who's they?
Called my mom. I'm not going to name names of who I was with.
Oh, no, but it was your friends? You said your friends dipped.
Yeah, only one friend was with me.
Oh,
all the other ones were in a different taxi. Went directly.
Okay.
So one friend and like other people we were with.
I didn't know you meant the taxi driver was they.
No, that'd be scary.
Yeah. No, yeah, this isn't scary.
And then they called my mom. She's like, no, she's not going to the hospital. She's not doing that bullshit. I'm just going to take her home. I woke up. My head pounding. Okay, so that was my first real experience, like getting fucked up, and I got so scared. I got in so much trouble, and I felt like shit after that. And everyone at school would give me so much shit, which I would just feel so bad about. Everyone's like, Gio, you can't drink like that. I'm like, fuck you guys. Right?
Yeah. As if
you guys drink any better than me
First
at this age.
Everyone has been through that in high school, 1,000,000,000%.
And like my people pleasing, just like anxiety, like through the roof was just, I was like, you know what? I'm not drinking anymore. So I actually didn't drink the whole freshman year after that experience.
Wow.
Then I started again sophomore year and I don't know.
Then I relapsed.
I don't know why I'm saying this story, but I feel like that was like a really, like it still scars me a little bit that was like a really big moment. Maybe everyone's had those moments.
Everyone.
Okay, so I'm not abnormal for having a terrible drinking experience. No. Then I started drinking again. I feel like we started too early and Basically, I feel like I would drink so much because number one, everyone would tell me I was fun, and I thought I was fun. I thought I was having fun. And yeah, I just like thought that like that's what I had to do. I don't believe in balance.
Yeah,
when it comes to that,
but talk about it.
And I'm like very extreme.
I don't agree with that. So I like to talk. I like both of us saying our like opinions on that.
Yeah, the thing is just like how many friends of mine have told me like, Gio, you just need to learn how to drink. Like you don't need to go from 0 to 100. And I'm just like, but if I'm not going to 100, then why the fuck am I drinking? And like maybe it's something wrong in my brain, but I genuinely this is what I think.
No, yeah, I like you to say your point of view. Like I just obviously have a different one, but I like to hear yours.
I'm just like, and I'm not the kind of person that I want to sit down at dinner and like have a glass of wine. Like I'm just eating at that point. Like the amount of times that I would order drinks at dinner, like with my friends, whatever, I don't even drink it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I put it to the side, I'm eating. I can't like do both. So I'm not someone who like enjoys a drink.
Yeah.
So I would just enjoy the drink to get fucked up.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. I just thought that was like what's fun. And maybe it does come from like high school, like where everyone just wanted to get fucked up all the time. Do you feel like that was your experience?
Yes. It was like, let's black out.
Correct.
It's literally not even let's drink. It was like, let's black out. But the reason I find it interesting that you have the idea, like you don't think that you can have, not you don't think, but you don't have one glass of wine or whatever, is because like your mom does do that. So I think it's interesting that
my mom does what? Have a glass of wine?
Yeah, like
barely though. She like,
okay, yes.
Let's preface like my family does not drink.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
but I'm saying like, but she will like once in a while, and like, but so I'm saying like. So you grew up seeing that, or, you know, not drinking at all?
Yeah, I feel like I grew up not seeing anybody drink at all.
Yeah.
If anything, that's why I would be like, am I the only one doing this? I feel like nobody drinks. And also I was the only sibling, the only cousin. I didn't have any other people my age drinking.
Yeah.
So I didn't see anybody drinking at all growing up. Now my mom has a glass.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
No, I'm saying I agree with that. Like my family, I like to this day, I feel like not to this day, but for a long time, like even when me and all my cousins and stuff were in college, like nobody would be drinking around my grandparents or like, like at these holiday things, like we didn't drink all as a family, like for a long time because like, I don't know, me and like my cousins and my brother's a different story, but like we just wouldn't we'd be like, I don't want to have a drink in front of Bayo.
It's
like,
weird.
It's weird.
To me, it's weird.
It's not for my family anymore. Like tonight, we're definitely going to be like drinking at Noche Buena and like all hanging out and whatever. But we're all of age now, and I don't know.
I don't know why. Like to me, I still feel very weird with my family knowing I'm hungover or knowing that I drink. I don't like it.
Yeah,
like, it feels so uncomfortable. And there's families to me like we're like. Or I think like my husband's family, like they drink. Like I'm like, they're Mexican, they're fun, they drink. Everyone knows that each other drinks, and they're like, oh, are you hungover today? And it's like a very chill thing.
Totally, a lot of families are like that. Riley's family's like that, super chill. Like his dad thinks it's funny, like, but not like he thinks it's funny. But really, how you feeling, Kat? Like,
of course.
But like my family, I think that I never wanted to, like when I was younger, say like I'm hungover, because like they would never drink to the point of ever being hungover either. Like my family doesn't drink a lot in general, but my dad and mom like would have wine and whatever. Yeah. And same with my like uncle and aunt. Now they both have cocktails, but he'll have like one orange. What am I saying? Orange soda, orange juice with vodka.
I'll have the orange soda.
And she has like
strawberry
a margarita.
soda, please.
Literally, but. Nobody's getting drunk in my family is what I'm trying to say, really.
Yeah. Now that
adults.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I just think that like, since nobody did it, I would be extremely judged for it, which is probably why I felt really bad, because they'd be like, oh my God, Gio's gone off the rails.
Same.
She's crazy.
They'd be like, a girl does not do that.
A lady. They don't do that. Like, then they would give my mom shit probably for like raising me bad. And then I would look bad and I want to be perfect. So then I just think it's like a bad look. And that's probably why I've also felt so uncomfortable with my family when I drink. It eats me alive inside. So anywho, so whatever. I just feel like these last few years, like I had so much fun drinking, but I just drank so much, and I think it was all fun and games until I would start to like get more aggressive and fight with people. Never really with my friends, but with a few people. And definitely it started to come out with Ricky. And like looking back at high school, like maybe I would do that too, a little bit, like where I would instigate a little fight.
I've never fought with you drinking.
No, I think my friends just like got the best side of me. But like if there was a reason for me to get a little upset, then I would like bring something up, mostly like in my relationships, you know? And
the cancer.
Yeah, I don't know. And then I'm thinking like, oh my God, a drunk mouth, what speaks a sober mind? I'm like, okay, I hate my life. Like, I'm really like feeling these feelings. And I'm just like, I can't, like, then the next day I would feel just so bad. Half the times I wouldn't remember what I said, why I started fighting,
but I told you once that that's not true.
I know, but I'm telling you what I thought.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Continue.
Yeah. So I thought like, oh my God, like, are these my real thoughts? Like, am I fighting like something for real? But then at the same time, the next day, like I would see Ricky and I'd be like, he would be so chill. Like, honestly, God bless his soul.
Yeah.
Like in the moment, he wouldn't argue because I'd be like, I'm breaking up. You know what I mean? Like, it was just like crazy. And then the next day he'd be like, okay, Gio, like, let's talk about like yesterday, whatever. So like, yeah, no, God bless him. But, and like, I wouldn't even know what to say. I would feel so bad. And I don't even know why I started the fight. I don't even know what came up. And I'm like, did I start it because I really am upset about something? That's when I would start to think like, is something wrong? Like, am I bringing these things up like when I'm drunk because I can't bring it up when I'm sober? But like, I would just have all these thoughts and it just really started to fuck with me and not make me feel good. And I feel like it happened one too many times that then one day I was like, her birthday, I was like, enough.
Yeah.
Besides the hangovers, I was like, I need a break.
Yeah.
And then it started off, I was going to do like 3 months and then 6 months. And I was like, fuck it, let me do a year. And then now it's going to be 3 years. So it was really that. It was just like that it would really bring out the worst side of me. And I couldn't fix it.
Yeah.
Or maybe I didn't want to fix it, or I'm an extreme person and I was like, well, either I'm going to do it or I'm just not going to drink at all. And at that point, all my friends were like, well, you just need to learn how to drink and like not get to the point where like you're like so belligerent or stupid and fighting. And I'm like, yeah, but again, I don't get the point of then just drinking. Then I would just rather not drink at all and be completely in control. And that's how it was. Something that definitely like did worry me was like, oh my God, like a lot of my friends obviously still like to drink and go out. Like, how am I going to go out with them and have fun with them if I'm not drinking anymore? Also, like in social settings, like how am I going to speak to people? How am I not going to be awkward? Not that I am an awkward person, but I obviously thought like, how am I going to assimilate in these social settings?
And also like a very young age.
Yeah. What am I, 26 now? 23.
Yeah, like most people don't stop drinking at 23. Most people are like just getting started.
Yeah. So then I just like, once we started going out like with the few friends, I guess also because like it was like my friend group and I had like a good time and I was like, oh, like this is actually super chill. Like, I mean, obviously they're your friends, you know what I mean? You should be able to speak to them completely sober the whole night.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, oh no, like this is fine. I went out like a few times, like super chill, and was able to like still have good convo. Another thing, it's like I thought that like my being fun, I could only access like fun Gio when I was drunk. But then I learned like as I was going out and like being comfortable just talking to my friends that actually I can still like fuck around with everybody and I can still like be very fun and not have to drink. So then I just started to like tap into that side more and more. And then you start to go to other events with other people that are not your friends and you're like, oh, okay, this is easy. I can talk to anyone and I don't need a drink. And then I was like, oh, like I really don't need a drink.
Do you think that you stopped being friends with some people after deciding this? No. None of my friends like cared. On the contrary, they were like, oh, we'll buy you sparkling water. Like what I do when everyone's drinking is like I get a sparkling water. I don't really drink soda, but like Diet Coke now.
I got a Diet Coke like this weekend. But like usually it's a sparkling water or a tonic water or something. So I'm holding something and that's it.
Yeah.
Nowadays, nobody really asks you like, you know, if you're drinking. I feel like back then they would though. In high school. Well, when you're like, why aren't you drinking?
I think nobody asks you because everybody just knows at this point.
Well, now, yes.
Yeah. But for example, like if I don't want to drink sometimes, like people are like, why aren't you drinking?
Yeah.
It's just like, I just don't want to tonight. Like whatever. Like I know at this point, since I'm older now, I've made a lot of mistakes with drinking too, obviously. Yeah. But now I just really know when I do and do not want to have a drink. And like I do have drinks. I like to have a margarita. I like to go out. I like to do whatever. But like even if I'm going out with my friends, like during Basel one of the nights, like I like drove there and like we hung out and I went to like a DJ set. And, like I just know when I'm in the mood to drink or not. And if I'm not in the mood to drink and I feel pressured, that's usually when it ends up being like the worst night ever. Yeah. You know, because then it's just like, oh, my stomach hurts and I don't feel good and I don't know. at this point know intuitively when I do and do not want to have a drink.
Yeah. I also feel like the days that I would get really drunk is just like, I think it's like I just have so much energy that I want to like exert or like I'm like, you know, those nights where you said you want to drink, it's like, it would be a night in the past like, okay, tonight I'm getting fucked up. You know, like those nights where you're like, I'm feeling like energetic, like tonight we're going to go hard.
Yeah.
And wait, where was I going with this? I still feel like that. Yeah. I still feel like, oh my God, I want to go out tonight. I want to dress up pretty. I want to have a fun time. Yeah. And sometimes I'm like, oh my God, like, what if I drink? But then I'm like, no. And then I just exert that energy in other ways. Yeah. That's what I feel. I feel it's like a spur of energy that wants to be released.
I think now when like I'm drinking in a night more than normal, it is like those big events, like like for example like Basel and stuff like that. Like definitely on that Saturday night I like drank a lot and it was like a fun party vibe and like whatever, you're just like excited in the mood and then like you kind of can get carried away sometimes. But I don't know, like now when I just like go out to dinner with my girlfriends, like I do like to have like 1 or 2 drinks and just like sip and like hang out. Like that's kind of my vibe. Like it's just like for the girly vibes for me for some reason. And I like genuinely like drinking a martini. It's just like
no, no, I get it. I get it. And all my friends, like if we go to a bar, they're all drinking. Like I'll just like have fun with them. Like I'm like, get another round. I'm like, you know, like I'm like, I tell them to drink.
No, you do.
And I've just like I think like it was a huge thing for me, like just getting really comfortable like with myself in social settings and not like at all feeling like I need anything.
So how long did it take you to feel comfortable?
Honestly, like I think 3 months.
I would think longer, like for me.
Like maybe 3-6 months. That I don't got so much, you know, like a lot of things are just like with my friends, but I would say like 3 to 6 months.
Yeah.
It wasn't long. And yeah, like now I just, I can't go back.
Do you think you go out less now? Because sometimes like if I know I'm not in the mood to drink, I'll just be like, I'm just gonna go to bed. Like,
no, I think I the same. Not more, but the thing is like I wouldn't drink so often.
Right.
It would be like maybe like once a month I'd go out and then I go really hard.
Right.
And like when I would go out, I would go really hard. It's not like I was doing it every weekend.
Totally.
And now I feel like we definitely go, like, we'll stay out late. Like
I do stay out late.
I even think like I stay out late more because I'm more awake.
Right.
And because I actually want to be there.
Yeah.
You know, like my wedding, I was completely sober.
Oh my God, your wedding was so fun.
But my wedding is also like your wedding. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's so much energy and people
like,
around you that I feel like regardless
your wedding, I literally think I had 2 drinks because I was having so much fun on the dance floor. I couldn't even hold a drink. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, like, I could not even imagine being drunk in front of my whole family. But like,
oh my God, I know.
You know what I mean? But that was so fun. And then after that, we went to another wedding in New York for one of our friends, and everyone was of course drinking, and I was just like getting to know everyone, and like it was just so fun, and everyone, you know, got drunk. And then the night following weekend we also had another wedding and I was also completely sober, and we stayed till like 6 a.m. Like I can hang, you guys.
No, you do hang.
And so now that I've learned how to hang, I'm just like, all right, this feels so much better. The next day, by the way, I say this all the time to my friends, I'm like, being hungover is like, it's just being tired.
Literally.
I feel hungover.
Yeah, just from like lack of sleep. It's the worst.
And I'm like, why do I feel hungover? I literally don't drink. Yeah. And it's just exhaustion.
Yeah.
But I'm happy like the next day, like I'm not hungover. I can enjoy my day. It would really kill me. It would really kill me when I couldn't like function the next day. Like it takes me 2 days to recover, you know?
So when you stopped drinking, like what was your friends' reactions?
Honestly, I think that once I told him like I don't even know how I told him. I don't know if it was like a text or in person, or I was like, I'm gonna take a break. Everyone was like, okay. No, seriously, like no one's like, why?
They're like, you should.
They were just like, okay.
Yeah.
Like whatever, respect, you know?
That's really nice. I mean, that means they're good friends.
Yeah. No,
like, you shouldn't have to explain yourself.
100%.
We were also 23. Like that's still young.
Yeah, no, like a friend honestly, I could have had like pressure from friends, but I didn't. And it 100% strengthened my relationship. Like I say this all the time. I didn't get sober for Ricky. I got sober for myself. I feel so much better, but it 100% made us so much better. Mm-hmm. Like I genuinely think, and I say this all the time, had I kept drinking and had I keep fighting, like we probably would not be together. Mm-hmm. Just because it's too much, for your partner.
Yeah, it is.
So it really helped me in my relationship. And I feel so much better. And my friends were great. And I feel so much clearer, like with myself, with my thoughts. I don't feel like I have like foggy mentality. I feel like after I drink, I'd be like foggy for like the next week.
Yeah.
And then I have all these thoughts like, why did I do that? Why did I act like that? What did I say? Like we were saying earlier, like I thought it was like my true self. And you're like, it's not your true self. And when you told me that, I was like, oh, okay, light bulb moment.
No, I think it's just like, well, first of all, I think it's just so valid whenever I drink, even sometimes, like it just depends. Honestly, I think for women, like on your cycle, on the day you're having, like the next day I could have mad anxiety. No, if I blacked out or if I had one drink, like you're just kind of like overthinking everything. I don't think that there's, at least like when I was younger, I would feel that way a lot more. Now that I'm like, a little bit more evolved, I kind of don't think about those things as much, but I definitely, I mean, it's a depressant, like, so you wake up the next day and you're kind of just like fucking depressed and like anxious,
Like, this makes sense.
Yeah, alcohol's a depressant.
No, that's so true. I'm thinking like my health class now, but I just haven't thought about that in so long.
No, I know. And like, it truly is. And I think like, it's kind of like sugar, like the less you have of it, the less you crave it. And, I don't know why I said that, but I feel that way with it. And also I was going to ask you, what in the beginning when you started going out and even like around Ricky, like was there ever moments where you were like, fuck it, I'm just gonna have a drink?
No.
Really?
No, I was like, I'm not drinking. That's why I think I'm so extreme. Like it's easier for me to just cut something out than find this in between.
Yeah, no, but I just meant like, there was never a moment where you were just like, oh fuck, I really want to drink with my friends and with Ricky right now or whatever?
No, the only moments I feel like that are when I'm driving in my car, like feeling myself and I'm like, woo, let's go out tonight. And then I'm like, no, but not with Ricky. Ricky, on the contrary, like he is so chill drinking. Like,
no, he is.
But I'm saying like he doesn't like inspire me to drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's just like there.
Yeah.
My friends, no, not at all. There's no moments ever where I'm just like, I'm going to drink because I put it in my mind. And then after that, I downloaded an app that tells me how many days I'm sober. And I'm just like, okay, like every single day I'm like seeing it grow and I just want to see like how many days I can get to.
Yeah.
So yeah. And
so what was like the turning point when you were just like, okay, fuck it, I'm never drinking again?
It was your birthday.
No, but you were like going to do like 3 months and then like you were just like,
I did 3 months. I got to 3 months. I was like, this is easy. Let's do 6 months. At 6 months, I was like, I'm going to do a year. Let's keep going. And then when I got to a year, I was like, I'm not drinking anymore.
Yeah.
And like, I don't say like ever again, but like, again, I'm extreme. I want to say never again.
She had a shot at her bachelorette.
I did. The thing is like, I didn't have an actual problem drinking.
And then she said she was hungover.
No, I didn't have an actual problem drinking. So like, yes, like at my wedding, like when I went to Punta for the tasting and they were like doing the tastings, like I have a sip.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I'm like, oh, this tastes good.
Yeah.
But I don't drink the whole glass, you know? Like I took a shot at my bachelorette just like for the fucks of it.
And at your wedding.
Oh, and at my wedding.
The night before.
Yeah. For the welcome party. But it's just like, those to me like don't count. Like obviously I wasn't drunk.
No,
you know,
yeah,
it's like a shot. You know, it's like a sip. I can take a sip. I'm not going to die.
Relapse, yeah.
I'm not going to relapse.
Yeah.
So since I thought that was my most authentic version of myself, I thought that when the negative things came out, it was also the most authentic version of myself.
Right.
But then I realized that I can still get like the good of that, you know, which is like just being comfortable with myself and feeling confident. And I feel like now I've learned how to bring that out in myself without needing anything.
Right.
Which just makes me feel so much better about myself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, you like, I always say, because we go to these like random events, right? Like we went to like Dear Media IRL and you go to like the real estate ones, like all these just like random summits and conferences.
Yeah.
Like you would always go to that like by yourself. Like, and every time I go to those things, I'm like so nervous. Like I don't want to, I'm like scared to talk to people. And like, I feel like you just have been doing that for so long that you can like.
The Dear Media I went with you.
No, but I'm just saying like you've been to a lot of those things in general. I just meant like, I was trying to say like those types of conference settings.
No, I'm going to say I'm so nervous. Like I typically actually like don't go like completely alone. I'll go with somebody.
You have.
Yeah. No, I still like freak out, but you know what but like if we go to an event and there's like a bunch of people that I don't know, like, yeah, I'm a little awkward at first. It's nice to go with somebody.
Yeah.
That I know.
Yeah.
But going out, like how many times have I gone out with you and your friends? I don't know any of them, you know.
You
it's
talk
like
to my friends all night long.
Just talk to them. We just have to like talk. So, I mean, I still get nervous though.
Yeah.
For certain things.
Well, I think that's like normal.
Yeah. But I don't know. I found that sobriety, alcohol free is what works for me. And for my personality. I'm not saying that everyone should go sober, like everyone should do what works for them, you know, but for me it's been extremely eye-opening. And it's definitely like I felt like I had confidence, but it was like a false confidence, and now that I'm sober I was actually able to like achieve and unlock like true real confidence and just more of my authentic self. And if I'm not feeling it, then I'll leave the function.
Totally. And if you're out, like just thinking of like tips for like maybe younger people who are sober curious, etc. If you're out and you're just like chatting and somebody is just like, why aren't you drinking? Do you make up an excuse? Do you say I don't drink?
I'm like, no, I don't drink.
I think that's the best way to go. I think sometimes people like make up an excuse and it's just like, that's gonna like never bring you to like the highest version of you, you know? Because you're not like identifying with exactly who you are.
Yeah. I'm just like, I don't drink. And some people are like, oh, okay. Like, what are you going to say?
Yeah.
Oh, why don't you drink? You know what I mean?
What
like,
if they do?
And if they do, why don't you drink? I think I'm just like, I don't like, I just don't like drinking.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I say as if it's not a big deal. Like what you're going to like interrogate me on why I don't drink. You know what I mean? Like, I don't owe you anything.
No.
So I'll just say I don't drink. And then some people will maybe ask why, but I feel like most people don't even ask why. Or they'll be like, oh, wow, that's so cool. On the contrary, they'll be like, oh, wow, that's so interesting. Like, how cool. Good for you. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah. You know? And that's that. And then they're probably drinking and they go back to their drink. You know, like it's really not that deep. I feel like I haven't had an experience where people are like, really? But why?
I think like, I know.
Not to my face at least.
Right. No, I know like for Riley, for example, a lot of the times he will be like, oh, I really don't want to drink tonight. And then he'll like go into a situation like not intending on drinking. And then he feels like really pressured and then just like, we'll get a drink.
I would feel that way too. But I don't know why it's changed. I mean, now I guess it's like I put it so set in my. That's why to me I'm just like I'm not drinking. Period. You know what I mean? It's not even like a question of like tonight, and then I can be influenced or persuaded into it. It's just like I don't drink. So like you cannot convince me because this is like I don't do this.
Right.
Again, like that wouldn't be a solution for him. But
no, I get that. I feel like sometimes it is. It's just like we get like pressured, and then it's like like you kind of like let yourself down.
Yeah, and
I definitely have.
I definitely have done that too, and I felt like I was letting myself down too. It's like I didn't want to drink, and now I did, and then the next day I feel like shit or whatever. But yeah, I mean, for anyone who's sober curious, like you can always do it, and like I don't feel like. I mean, once you like make that promise to yourself, like no one can really take you out of it. Once you like legitimately make that promise to yourself. Unless you're not convinced. Like those nights probably like I don't want to drink. Like even like that little gray area is like giving an opening to like doing it. Like if you're like no tonight I'm seriously not drinking and like I'm gonna keep that promise to myself, then like do it.
Yeah.
You know?
I like that advice.
Yeah.
All right, let's dig into the mailbox. We have some really good questions for you. And here's the first one. I've been trying to cut back on drinking, but every time I go out in Miami, people pressure me. How did you handle the social side of quitting?
I feel like we definitely addressed this, but
in layman terms, what would your tip be?
I've been trying to cut back. Like don't let people pressure you. Be like, no, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like just be like, no, I'm good with one drink. Like seriously, like I think people like nowadays it's like ridiculous. Like imagine if you're trying to pressure me, I'm like, no.
I know it is really crazy.
It's like really crazy for even the other person to push you so much. Like, why aren't you drinking? Why aren't you drinking? No, I'm good. I have my drink. You know? And they're like, no, I'm good. I've had a few. You know what I mean? Like, what are they gonna be like? No, you haven't.
Right. Well, they might, but whatever.
They might, but then this person's like really annoying, you know?
Okay, you answered this next question too, but I want to reframe it and say you did. But the question is, did you lose any friendships when you stopped drinking? I'm scared people won't want to hang out with me anymore. So let's say you did lose a friend. What would that mean to you?
Like, then that's not my person. That's not my friend. Or maybe that was just like a going out friend, you know? Like, I believe like you have certain friends, like going out friends, and you have a friend that like maybe you like to do certain things with. Like, maybe you're not going to, like, not all your friends are going to fit the same purpose.
Totally.
But then maybe that was a going out friend and that was the phase and like you had your time and it was fun and all. And like, if you just, I would say it's like a natural distance, right? I mean, I don't know if like, if you actually lost a friend because you stopped drinking, like, because they don't want to be your friend anymore because you stopped drinking, like, that's kind of crazy. But if it was like a natural distancing because you just have different interests now, like one person likes to party and one doesn't want to party all the time and drink all the time, then like it is what it is, you know? Then I would say like then that chapter is closed and like move on. You know? You can read them all.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you deal with the anxiety of saying I'm not drinking tonight without feeling like you owe everyone an explanation?
I just like don't owe anyone an explanation. There's no anxiety in saying not drinking. To me, if anything, it's like my little superpower. It's like if someone asks you like, no, I don't drink. If anything, it's like different to what most people are doing. So actually most people I would say are like are either indifferent or intrigued. No one is putting pressure, and no one really asks why.
I do think that this generation is a little bit different. Like I
100%.
Like the kids that are in college now, it's like kind of normal to like not drink.
Yeah, like
which I find very interesting.
My brother doesn't like to drink.
Right. Like Miranda, she does not drink really either.
My brother doesn't drink. My sister barely drinks. They're in high school and college. They don't, not to say that they haven't like had their experiences like everyone in high school, but they don't really drink. I don't think it's like, I think like Gen Z is more sober curious.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Which is so interesting.
It's also more interesting because I always think about this, like, and I've asked my like aunt and my parents before, I'm like, okay, there was no Uber back then. Like you guys were definitely drinking and driving. And they're like, no, we were. And I'm like, that's insane.
Well, that's why I feel like you would hear a lot more of these drinking accidents. I feel like in middle school, I would hear people
all the time
getting in accidents. We had like
a dad come speak at our school once about somebody died sad. Like right on Old Cutler, I'm pretty sure. And
Key Biscayne. Like there's been things that are like really, really sad. Now with Uber, there's honestly no fucking excuse.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. It's like now we have a generation that like doesn't even drink a lot, and we have so many alternatives like Uber that I don't know. It's just interesting.
I feel like, well, yeah. No, I was just going to go what you said, asking your parents. The thing is, like, my mom would always tell me, like, I never drank and I had so much fun. And
my dad said that too, but I'm saying in, like, certain instances, I mean, you know, they're not blackout driving, but, they'd be like, yeah, sometimes, like, we definitely maybe shouldn't have driven that night or whatever. And
no,
like,
100%.
That's wild. Like,
100%.
That is just not something that anyone, I think I know one person that does that, and I, like, do not respect them.
Well, I mean, honestly, because nowadays, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like you're just gonna kill yourself and somebody else. There's
it's so fucking irresponsible. Like, pay for the fucking $30 Uber.
Yeah,
for your life.
Pay anything
for your life at this point. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Oh my god.
This next question, like, go back to like literally the first month of you not drinking. What do you do on nights when you want a drink out of habit, not because you actually miss alcohol? How do you push through those moments? I guess you're kind of an extremist, and once again you were just like, I'm not doing this.
Okay, again, I didn't have like an actual addiction.
No, this person I don't think has an addiction. They just said want a drink out of habit. Like you go out with your friends, you get a drink, you sit, like whatever.
The good thing is to replace it with something else.
Okay, yeah.
So like if everyone's ordering water, if everyone's ordering a drink, then I'll get a sparkling water. I'm like, I'm not getting a cocktail. Get me a bottle of sparkling water.
Yeah. And it's cheaper than a cocktail.
No, it is. So I'm just like, okay.
It's like $7 versus $30.
Right. So then I'll get a sparkling water. So I have a drink, or if there's a fun mocktail, I'll get a mocktail. Some of them are actually really tasty. I don't do that so often, but like I've done it maybe like 3 times, honestly. But like a mocktail can be fun sometimes, or like a soda.
Yeah. I think
you just replace it with something else so you feel like you're still in it, you know?
And what you said before, to like really just keep to your word for that night. Like, let's say if it's not you anymore because you know like you're never drinking again, but there's nights where I'm like, I'm not drinking tonight. And like when you get there, like remember what you said to yourself before you left. Like you made a commitment to yourself and like stick to that. And it might be hard, but like you're gonna be okay, you know?
Yeah. But I feel like replacing with something else is
key.
Is good.
Yeah. And also like,
and then no one will think you're actually out of it. Like people will actually think you're drinking because they're not gonna be like, oh, what are you drinking? Like, so tequila soda.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to lie, but I'm saying like they don't really know, but it looks like a tequila soda or a vodka soda. It's just the tonic water, sparkling water, whatever.
Yeah. This one's really interesting because you never did this, but I'd like to hear if you have any thoughts on it. I want to try being sober, but I'm nervous about dating without liquid courage. Any tips for staying confident on sober dates?
You know what? That's so interesting because I didn't actually do that.
Right.
And I have no idea what it would be like to date without like drinking a drink, but
you never went on one date with Wiki.
With Wiki.
Ricky, yes, you used to walk sober every day.
What the fuck am I talking about?
What the fuck are you talking about? Like, bitch.
Wait, what am I talking about? No, you guys, this is that was the stupidest thing I've ever said. No, you're right. The way that I started dating my husband was going on daytime walks. Actually, let me fucking correct it. We would go on runs. I don't run.
Disgusting.
Okay, it's disgusting.
Literally, if she wanted to, she would.
And him too. We don't run.
So you were both faking it?
No, we're both faking it. And you were like, we just started like, we weren't just going to walk. We're like, let's actually work out in the beginning.
Right.
So we would start for running. And you're like, fuck, I can't stop running after 30 seconds. Like he's still running, you know? And then in his head, he's probably like, let's go. Mind you, it's like March, April in Miami where it's hot as fuck. And we would go on runs. We'd be sweaty. Some of the days I was like embarrassed to like work out in front of him. Like, that's never happened like in front of a new guy.
Of course.
Yeah,
like, I'm not like dying to look my absolute worst
right.
when I'm trying to date this guy.
I remember another day we like did another run/walk around Brickell Key, and then we went to like close to the Jade and where LPM is, and like we did like abs, and we like did like squats, like jumping up on the little step there. Like
That's
we
insane.
were like working out, actually looking at our absolute worst and not drinking. So actually I'm so fucking stupid for saying that. I've never done it. That's like how we started our relationship.
Yeah,
and I actually think it was the best way because it actually like was really chill, and like we just took our time and we were like just doing normal things. We would go on walks all the time. We were not drinking at all during that time pretty much. I mean, we would meet up with our friends sometimes.
Yeah.
But like during the day when we would see each other, it was always sober. And it's kind of like you're just getting to, okay, I think like then it's different. Like maybe don't go on dinner dates. Like maybe go on a lunch date, do a coffee date, do a walk date, do something else.
Definitely. I will say, I think let's take New York, for example. Like it's so common to be like, let's grab a drink. Like not go to dinner on your first date because that's like intense as fuck.
Do people grab like coffee?
Jackie has been on a coffee date.
Or is that like whack?
No, it's not whack.
I would do then a coffee date because
yeah, and you know what? I would just be straight up and be like, let's grab coffee. I don't drink. And then if they don't fuck with that, that's not your person.
Yeah, honestly, 100%. They're like, let's grab a drink, and be like, oh, actually, I don't drink. Let's do a coffee. And if they already turned off by that, then obviously this isn't your guy. But no, such a valid question. I think that then like don't do things like that will want you to drink, then do other things. And I actually think it's like a much nicer way to get to know someone because you're actually getting to know them like a friend. Mm-hmm. And then if something actually comes up and it's like a little bit more romantic, then you're like, oh, okay. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Like it just also like makes things a little chill.
Yeah, I mean, the first time I hung out with Riley, we were not drinking.
Yeah.
We were just like hanging out at our friend's apartment.
Yeah. And nowadays I feel like
that's how we connected. Like we were both just
like
laughing so hard.
Like you're just genuinely being yourself. Like you're actually like you're friends. Like you weren't trying to impress him. Like you were just, he wasn't trying to impress you. Like you guys were just hanging out at someone's house, having a good time. And you're like, oh, this person sounds interesting. And then you guys kept hanging out in that same setting and you connected. Yeah. Rather than like drinking and being drunk. You know what I mean? Like it's like a different vibe.
It totally is. And I'm even thinking about like college, like when you're like kind of like wanting to flirt with guys while you're out. Like I feel like that like just sometimes always ends up so messy because like both of you are drunk and then it's just like bleh. Which like whatever. It's
and then maybe like maybe you like do things that you don't want to do. Like I don't know. But I think now also it's like been 3 years. Like I'm 3 years obviously not drinking. If I was not with Ricky and I'd go on a date, I feel comfortable with myself now.
Yes.
To not have to drink.
Yeah.
Like 100%. If I had to be dating right now, I feel confident in myself.
Yeah.
But I just practice.
I will
being
also,
comfortable in social settings, you know?
Yeah. I wasn't going to bring this up, but I just want to because I know that we've both been through this experience. And like just girls who are like in college, like you really do have to be careful when you're drinking. Because like I've been in such a horrible position with a guy where like I think I was drugged. I have no idea. But I like definitely wasn't drinking to the amount that would have put me in this scenario. Yeah. And like I was just like in a really bad situation and I did not remember anything.
Yeah.
And I just think it's really important, like, for girls to be really, really careful when they're out, because this happens so much more than anybody ever talks about, because it
happens way too often.
It's like such a horrible feeling, and you feel really embarrassed. And like, I remember like I sprinted like from this guy's like dorm to like my sorority house just to like lay in bed with one of my friends, because I felt so like scared and sad and embarrassed, and like
I didn't even like, yeah. It's incredible you had a friend. Yeah,
it's true.
But those scenarios happen way too often, and obviously they happen with drinking, and every woman for the most part that I've seen rolls it off as if it's nothing, and it's their fault that they drink. That's another side that for me, I also really thought about that, because I also had a very intense life-changing situation, and at that point I was probably so fucked up. I mean, at that point I was fucked up. I still didn't stop drinking. You know what I mean? Like, it almost...
I still drink.
I don't know. It could have been like, this is your moment. I think since that moment, because I did have a moment like that when I was like 18, 19, I was like, I should stop drinking. Clearly, I'm not attracting good fucking situations into my life with this bullshit. Yeah. This should be my sign to stop. And I don't know why I didn't, because I still wanted to like feel included socially and like whatever. I don't know. I think that's like just like a bad state of mind that I was in. I think that like looking back at all my terrible experiences drinking, like those should have all been signs like, babe, this is not for you. Yeah. You can't handle this, clearly, which is another reason why I totally forgot about that, but like
I know I just kind of pulled it up out of nowhere, because I was thinking about it for me.
No, but it's like a huge reason also, like, why I always kind of wanted to stop drinking too, and I was sober curious, because I've had these terrible experience with men, and you're just like, why would I ever want to put myself in that situation? It's not even that you don't trust yourself, but you can't trust other people like that, especially if you're getting drunk, blackout, or whatever. And if I can't control my drinks, then I just can't drink at all.
Yeah.
So definitely be careful out there. But I mean, listen, for anyone who's sober curious, it's fun on this side too. Okay, I promise you we have fun, and it's not that deep. People can't pressure you. Like, your family hopefully doesn't say anything. Your friends should accept you. If they don't, then like sucks for them. Like, you know what I mean? Then find better friends who accept you for who you are and for what you want to do. The same way if you're like, oh, I want to run a marathon, and they're like, why? No, like whatever you want to put your mind to, a triathlon or whatever, like you want supportive people around you for whatever you're doing. Right? So, and you can test it out. I would always say, like, if you're sober curious, like start off with like a month, see how you feel, 3 months. And in that time, like, go out with your friends, see how you feel, and then take it day by day, month by month. And who knows, maybe you do a year without drinking, then you want to start drinking again. Like, do whatever feels good for you. This is what's worked for me. I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned to be my more authentic self. I've learned how to be like truly confident, I feel, after all this time. So yeah, hopefully sharing this doesn't make you feel alone.
Also, last thing, like, our Kabbalah teacher says this all the time, but when you're doing like the more uncomfortable thing in a situation, you're often going to like achieve your next level, because you're like pushing through that, like it's like a pipe, like filling with water. And like when you're finally like just getting through the discomfort, like it's going to burst, and you're going to achieve like the highest next like best self. Yeah.
And I also think for me, like this was something that's like been in my head for so long. Like it was clearly like nudging at me. If you're someone who goes out and drinks casually and has a good time, like you don't even fucking think about it. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like then this is like not your, like maybe this is just like not your journey. But like for me, it was something that was like really, I feel like
called to do it,
or through experiences, like they're like, yeah, you gotta stop.
Yeah.
You know?
Totally.
So yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing your story. I hope this helps anybody listening.
Going strong.
And if you guys have any questions, like please like DM Gio, because she loves to talk about this with anybody who like has questions. And maybe you feel alone. Maybe nobody in your friend group like understands, or you don't feel comfortable talking to them because they don't really know what it's like. So she is somebody living proof who has been doing this for 3 years, and she's got all the tips and tools.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys, we hope you had a beautiful holiday, and we will see you next week.
See ya. Bye.